Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 20 eBay sales I've had since the 15th of January 2023 all the way up to today, the 23rd of January 2023. I'm trying to get over 500 items, listing a bunch of WNBA cards. I reached the 500 item threshold last night, but I went under the 500 threshold today, which is awesome, which I'm happy to be under 500 items, but I was hoping to get actually still over 500 items, but if I get under 500 items for a little bit, because I keep selling stuff, get under 500 threshold, yeah, I'm cool with that. If I'm listing and selling a bunch. So, the first item is a 2020 Panini Prism WNBA card. This is a Megan Walker silver card that sold for $1.89. This is a Megan Walker rookie card when she played for New York Liberty in 2020. She is not, I don't remember her ever playing much. I don't really remember her, but she played UConn. So, and she was selected in the first round, like Sabrina Ionescu was. She was in her draft class, and so yeah, $1.89 free shipping. Make out 50 cents. Setter fee and shipping costs and about 50 cents. About 40 cents. So it's not a huge bit of money, but it is something. And I'd rather, you know what? It is what it is though, so. And I do use eBay's envelopes, eBay's little paper envelopes. So it does work out well for shipping. So now, more than, now that I'm actually using Zero because it's eBay envelope, eBay branded envelopes, so that, my post office is taking it seriously. Because when I wasn't using eBay, when eBay Center, just regular envelopes that weren't eBay branded, they didn't believe me, they sent it back and put in the mailbox and like inside the post office itself. So, but anyways, this is, and that by the way, that was listed for 2 weeks on eBay. This the name that's been on eBay for almost a year. This was on eBay for almost a year before it sold. This is a manual for integrated circuit users by John Lee. I picked this up in a big bulk lot of books at my local auction house over a year ago. And I haven't found really any books in my local auction house that flip online. I really haven't been. I mean, they've been overpriced or like they're in like small lots. And they're kind of like overpriced. They're not like as cheap as they used to be, but they're kind of overpriced. Like a box of books would be like $10 to $15. There's one box of books, and there's nothing. Doesn't seem like nothing special. You know what I mean? From the pictures, so for resale. But anyways, this so for $3.24 shipped, and on sale $4.99 and 35% sale. And I'm just glad to get rid of it. And I've had it for almost a year. And I did lose money on it. I lost $1.95 on it after shipping. But you know what? Honestly, I really don't care. I almost lost $2 on it. I'm just happy to get out of my door and ship it off. And then I sold another WNBA Prism card. This person bought 4 cards for me. 2 autograph cards one day. Then bought another one the next day. And then this about a fourth one. This is the 2020 Panini Prism WNBA Ruby Wave, Alicia Clark, number 68. This sold for $5 shipped. It doesn't say the offer price, but I did sell for $5 shipped. This was only on eBay for 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks actually, like 2.5 weeks. This is one of the first cards I listed, and I'm just taking pictures of the front of the card and the back of the card, saying what the card is, and there's a card title on there, saying what the card name is, and then just it's like ungraded and not putting a grade on it. So you make the determination based on the front and back of the card and stuff like that, and so. But usually a lot of these will be like PSA 8, it's probably PSA 8, it's PSA 9, it's possibly. Maybe a PSA 10, but mostly like it's decently solid cards, so if you want to grade them. But and yeah, and then I made up making $3 profit on that because it is eBay standard envelope, and I made about $3 on that, which is not too shabby, after fee and cost of the goods, which I don't have much into them. So it's about $2.75, $2.50, $2.75, let's say, after cost of goods. This is a Kohler 12-326-27-S breather hose. It took $11. Someone offered me 10. I countered at 11. Minimum 11. Shipped, and they took it, wrapped this in bubble wrap, taped the bubble wrap together, put in bubble mailer, sent off, and yeah, this was off a free push or free actual lawnmower. I got the part out. It didn't run, and anyone want it, and so I took it and made a little over $5 profit on it. So, and this took a little over a month to sell, but not too shabby though. It's really easy to ship, real easy to list, and real easy to photo. Looks like a win-win right there on that one. And then this, I was sold on the 18th. And then the Ruby Wave card, the Alicia card, was sold on the 16th. The book was sold on the 16th, and the Megan Walker was on the 15th. This was on the 18th as well. This is a Tecumseh carburetor cover air heater box 35072B. This is like a cover that covers up like the air cleaner and the carburetor and all that stuff. And it does have like a little, you can see it has like the on and like the key right there area, and like the key, like the bullet part where you can only shut off the lawnmower or like the snowblower or whatever. This is off a snowblower, but it would kind of work the same if it was like on a lawnmower. You just change speed, fast or slow, run and stuff like that, and turn the key off on. You can see right there. And then there's a little wire right there to it for like the air heat for the heater. And this ended up selling for $31.49. I took an offer on it, and this took 3 days to sell, and I made over $17 profit. Actually, over $17.50 profit to be precise. It's not too shabby. This is not the greatest flip, but it is an okay flip, I guess. This I picked up at a garage sale last year, in the last summertime, in August, near the end of August. And this was a couple of board games I picked up at a garage sale. Picked up 2 sealed games. One was that were sealed, but they weren't worth a ton. And this was, they said take one for free, so I'm taking this, and it was incomplete, but I did end up selling for $9.99 shipped. And I did have this for a long while, you know. Ended up having it for like, I want to say like 5 months. I'm not thinking. I want to say about 5 months. Yeah, so it wasn't a whole lot of money, but just happy to see it go. And yes, get it out of my inventory. I've been selling some inventory. I've been seeing for a while. Like I've had for like over a year on eBay, kind of lately, or like inventory I've had sing for like a long time, like 6 months, a year, like 9 months, even a part I sold like a couple weeks ago. That was a year and a half old. So that tells you right there, moving out inventory. You never know when inventory you're gonna flip, or you're gonna flip. You could sell inventory that you had for a year, or you could sell inventory that you had for like a day. You never know what you're gonna sell. So, but this is a Toro Recycler 22-inch Lanwar model 20017 barrel brake bar 104-8679-03-1, and that's 131-080-03 to your purchase. This is selling for $69 plus shipping. And this, I thought it was going to go first class, but actually went priority because I sandwich cardboard, and the cardboard sandwich was kind of thicker than I expected, but that's all. I just used the box because I had, instead of getting a box, so from the box, so it's not too shabby. I mean, you don't see stuff I buy online because I don't use this account to buy stuff online. Main account, unless it's anymore for buying. For not getting any buying feedback, unless it's some eBay shipping supplies stuff. Like people. Yeah, anyways, this, and I only made about $4 profit on this. So you get this for free after Toro push the part out for free, so not too shabby right there. This is a booklet, pamphlet booklet, that I picked up in end of August last year at a auction house. So this was my last lot of books I picked up. These were some kids' books and some other random books and stuff like that. This took about 5 months to sell. On the 18th, as well as the last item, the bear bite, the bottling part, and the curb erotics, and the breather hose. This ended up selling for $13.99 shipped. I had some lower offers. Like someone sent me lower offers on this, like $5-6 offers, but shipped them. Like kind of like close to like a week or two after listing. Like no way. So I ended up taking, and I'm selling for full asking price. Like 5 months, almost 4.5 months later. So not too shabby. And made close to an $8 profit on this. Because it went media mail, and it could fit in a little bubble mailer. Wrapped in bubble wrap. So now I just bubble wrap my books. So this way it's protected from like the rain. Because if the bubble wrap gets in the, if the bubble wrap gets wet, the book won't get as wet possibly. And it works pretty much every time almost. So yeah. I've never had a complaint from like a book getting shipped in like a bubble mailer. The way I ship books in like bubble wrap to protect them. I mean, I've seen people do like put them in bubble mailers or something like their boxes, and just put them in like use like packing paper or use like plastic wrap, put them in bulb mailers. That works too, but so big bulb mailers. But anyways, this is Real Deal Casino, Millionaires Club, version 1, PCC by Phantom EFX. This ended up selling for only $4.99 shipped. I picked this up at a garage sale in the spring of last year, and this was a bunch of good. It was like when the Scratch was first concerned with like a bunch of lawnmower parts and just a bunch of stuff they wanted to get rid of. And it was like really cheap prices, and I picked a bunch of stuff up. And it was some hats. I think a few hats. I think stuff, and it did sell. This stuff did sell. All of it, most part. This ended up selling for $4.99 shipped. I'd send an offer out. I don't send many offers out to watchers, because a lot of the stuff I know I just send it. I'll send an offer if it's sale, or just get sales. But I know it'll sell, and it did. So, I didn't have any watches. That I should say for a long time, but then I did send a watch out, and this has been sent for. Stuff that I'm missing now. I know if I send offer out, might still boost the algorithm. I had stuff they send offer out, and then boom, they'll sell at full price to someone else too. So, or there's an active watcher or offer on it, and boom, it sells. So, too. So, but anyways, I did lose about a quarter on this shipping this up, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not really too mad about that. It's been single for 9 months on eBay, which is decently long. Just decent long time. This part took only 4 days to sell. Now we're on the 19th sales. This is a Tecumseh 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 some 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 some cover. This sold for $33.99 shipped, plastic price, and with shipping and everything, prior to email shipping and everything. This is sold for about $20 profit. This is for free somewhere in the pearl. So $20, close to $20 is. This is off the push, or off the right Coconut Series 2001, where I got free pearl. And this is the hood and headlights for $795-3747B. This is kind of bulky and took up a bunch of space in my part storage area. I'm kind of getting cramped in space. Not a lot of room to move in it, but I'm clearing stuff out a decent bit in this big one. Definitely did, free up a decent bit of room in there in one area, so it's kind of nice. And the only bad thing was when you saw something like way in the back, say, but it depends on the stuff up front, so so it's easier to get to the back stuff, so it's kind of nice. But anyways, I just took an offer on this. Someone sent me an offer of $30, I believe, on it, and I took it, and I made over $30 profit. I made almost close to $38 profit, because this had to go UPS, and the shipping on this day charge was pretty high. eBay charge was pretty high. That seems like an UPS is back sort. I always make more shipping than my asking price than I sell it for. Just because of the fact that shipping is pretty cheap, like $42 might be like $20. It was like $20 shipping for me. It was like they charged by $35 to ship it or something like that. And it was like kind of crazy, but whatever, I guess. And yeah, and this took about a month and a half to sell. This is a Kohler piston and connecting rod, 1287407-S, 12067-05-S. This was the connector and the piston part number. In this, so I took it off for $40 shipped on this. Or I don't know if someone sent me off for $40 shipped on this. I remember now, and this took a day over a month or so. And after shipping and fees, I made $25.55 on this profit. So not too shabby. And this one on 2019, or no, this one 20, the same day, yeah, 20, same day as the hood. This, no, is an Elena Della Dawn Silver Prism, number 6. Someone that about like some cards from me or in the past, in the last 2 years, because eBay checks repeat bears if you had the same person buy from me the last 2 years. So I said the 10% off offer is the best I can do, and the buyer took it. Sent a low offer, and then I actually got kind of a lower offer, and I got the person to bite. So 7/19 shipped. We're just laying it on Silver Prism. And I still made like $5 on profit after fees and shipping and cost of goods and everything. About $5. And this took only a day to sell. Sold pretty quickly. This is a Nickelodeon dance game I bought on eBay to play for achievements. And this because these achievements are actually really easy in this game. And then I ended up selling it. And this sold for $5.99 shipped. I only made about $1 after fees and everything. And then we're back in my game cut, so I'm still way in the negative, but I'm just buying games to reflip to play. And once they're done, I reflip them online, make some money, but don't lose too much money on these. And yeah, so what is a dollar profit? This is a Courtney Vander's autograph card. It was a signatures series. The base, I took a 14 shipped, but I took an offer on this. I said I would do 5% off on this. $13.74, like $13.74 shipped, which I did realize it was because I said another offer of $13.76. But it is what it is. I lost 2 cents for 5%, but whatever. And I ended up making about like a $10.50 profit after fees. And the price did go up on shipping today. On this day, yesterday, Sunday went up. Sunday, the shipping price went up on USPS shipping. Like the stamp went up 63 cents. So now it's up 60 cents for eBay stamp. So it's at like the old stamp price. So if the stamp price is say like 63 cents, it'll go up to 60 cents. And if the stamp price say goes up to say 66 cents, eBay stamp price as negotiated by the post office will go up to 63 cents. So, but I like eBay stamp. It gives you tracking. It's a cheap way to ship these cards with tracking. And as long as you wrap these cards, I just put them on top loader, put them in a penny sleeve, and then I put them in the penny sleeve and say top loader, wrap the top loader in a piece of print paper, tape it to print paper, and the tape's not on the card at all, and then put it in and I seal it shut. And I actually do seal pretty well with eBay brand ones, and then I put it in stamped letters in my post office. And every single one of them went out, no problem. Someone left me a positive feedback, but no delivery scheme. But probably they by accident didn't mark it as delivered. And then there's one that didn't scan right away. Like didn't scan. Like for out till it was like near the destination. But did end up arriving. And there's one that's in Medical City but it hasn't been scanned for a while. There's something like that, so who knows? Maybe we'll get scanned everywhere it's lost, who knows? It's the we should cut Ruby Wave, so who knows? But anyways, this I know. Yeah, so 1050 profit, not too shabby. And then this is a 3554 Tecumseh engine fuel gas tank with a cap. This is selling for $22.99 shipped. There is a little wear on it, as you can see, like wear on the gas cap right there. See where spots where it's been wear on it, and then you can see where it's like on the right there. It's kind of a little beat up, and right there, yeah, on the near the gas cap, and right there you can see some more wear on the gas cap, and on the cap itself, and around the tank there. So this sold for $22.99 shipped. This is off that Tecumseh so engine I put out, because basically it had the part number for the snowboard itself, but it had the part number for the gas for the engine for sure. So I knew to be for sure. So not just guessing it. Well, the part numbers are for the snowboard itself. You know, kind of, I guess, but didn't want to. You know, if I didn't know for sure. And this ended up selling in about 5 days to be precise. On the 23rd. 4 days was the Courtney Vanner Super, and roughly 3 months was Nickelodeon Dance. And then I have a couple WNBA cards. Someone sent me an offer for 2 cards, and I sent offers at 5% off. Since I just listed them, well, one I did. One I said was the cheapest on eBay, which I was. So I still have 5% off offer. And I sold it for $1.80 shipped. And I made about 75 cents on it. This one. And I sold a NECA Gumake for $2.55 shipped. I ended up making about $1.50. Between $1 and a quarter, $1.50 on that card. And that took a day to sell NECA Gumake. The Jonquel Jones took about 2-3 weeks to sell. Then the same person messaged me on a Rihanna Stewart card, but for $27 shipped, plus some first class shipping, because you can't do anything over $20 or over, anything $20.01 or over. You have to use eBay. You have to use USPS first class. You can't use standard envelope with it, because obviously you want super high end stuff, you know, with like a pseudo type with the eBay only tracking system on it. And yeah. And I put both these cards in, and I keep in the same two different top loaders. And I put them in 2 pennies. And I just, you know, so it's kind of a little bigger, but I mean, it will work. Because it was it was like 2.5 ounces, so yeah. I could have just put 2 penny sleeves in one top loader, but probably should have, but whatever though. As long as it gets there, just fine. Or I was fine. And then, this is no, this is my third sale. That's my first 2 sales cards. And then my third sale day. Before one's a post house even, so we're going to like noon. About noon. This is a steering wheel for a Cup Cadet 3000, 5000, 2000, 1000, 7000 series steering wheel 731-3209. This is selling for $28.99 and shipped. And I'm selling this about a month and a half. Steering wheels always sell. They always sell for whatever reason. Like either people break their steering wheels because they're plastic and they're missing like a piece of them, or like they buy a cheap steering wheel for like a project they're making. like a project they're making. Like if they're making like their own home something that needs a steering wheel, like a go-kart or like a homemade go-kart, or like a like don't really care like what they have with a steering wheel, or or like maybe they need an actual steering wheel for the lawnmower. Who knows? I don't know. But all of them sold. And this took a month and a half to sell. But and it did go to mention, but it was cheaper shipping at Parcel Ground than it was UPS Ground. So United with UPS, so shipped at I made $11.40, and shipping was like over $13.50 on that. So, and then this is a K-Fi 9 Minneapolis St. Paul 98.3 106.7 FM Fresh Air Community Radio coffee cup mug. This actually sold at Byron, California. I don't know if it's one of a viewer here in the YouTube channel. I don't know if it's a viewer here in the YouTube channel, or if it's someone that was from Minneapolis or St. Paul and used to listen to the station when they lived in Minneapolis or St. Paul, or if it's someone that used to like work for K-Fi, the radio station, and moved to like a bigger radio station, or moved to like California, or if it's like somebody that like maybe still listens to the station on like TuneIn or like iHeartRadio or one of those like sites, where you can listen to like the radio station, any radio station you pretty much want, anywhere in like the world, if it's on like TuneIn or something like that, or like radio.com or iHeartRadio or something like that. At least I know for the United States, if it's so, it might be on there. Someone listening from like California, or someone used to live in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and they still listen. They used to listen to the station when they were there. Now they still listen to it. Or maybe they just collect like radio station coffee mugs. Maybe they collect radio station like collectibles. Or maybe they collect like radio station collectibles. Or or maybe they collect like coffee mugs. Maybe they collect like coffee cups or coffee cups, coffee mugs. Maybe they collect them. Maybe this person collects radio station collectibles. Maybe collectibles from like a certain area you used to live in. Maybe like you used to live in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Maybe that's the title. So, because pretty much copied exactly on the title, the top of the cup, except their website name, website URL in the title, because it's pointless to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe it's one of you. Maybe it's one of my YouTube viewers. But either way, I was gonna list this for $19.99 plus shipping, but you could see the scratch on there, the blue, scratch on there, and you can see some scratches. There's like a little hole, like a little thing in there. You can see there's scratches on the cup, and there is scratches on it, on the coffee cup, on the coffee mug, coffee cup, coffee mug, coffee cup. Yeah, it says this is for conditioner somewhere, and scratches on the inside of the coffee cup as well as on the handle on the outside. But it says it also in support sale. It's hard to see in the pictures, but I did mention it in there, and yeah, you can kind of see it throughout. I'm talking about in the photos, and on the inside, you can kind of see it a little bit in other photos, but it is there, and yeah, you can see where the red is on the handle, and then because it's like red handle because the logo's red, and inside has the rim is red, and because the logo was red. And I ended up selling this coffee. I ended up selling this for $12.95 plus shipping. I've had this for close to a year, about 11 and a half months on eBay. So it's been on eBay for a long, long while. But I'm just happy to see it move. And I picked this up at my local thrift store. I think I was getting on a kick of selling unique coffee mugs. Not your generic everyday coffee mug. Unless it's a Starbucks coffee mug. Like a Starbucks coffee cup or something like that. Then I'd probably pick it up. Or if it was a sports team coffee mug. Not a local sports team coffee mug. I know I would if it's a local sports team coffee mug, but not a local high school team coffee mug. I'd probably pick up if it's a more a pro sports team or an amateur, a minor league pro sports team or something like that, or a team that was defunct or something. Maybe I'd pick it up. And I tried this I did sell it, but it took 11 and a half months to sell, and I still have another one, a KTIS coffee mug from a radio station. That radio station, I still have a coffee mug from there. And I still have some other coffee mugs I picked up that were brands or places or something like that. Coffee mugs. I still have some of them, and I did pick up a couple others, brand the pattern neat or a good brand or something. I thought, but it is what it is. Though this sold for $12.95 plus shipping, and I'm going to make about $11, I would say, profit on this. I don't know how much is shipping. It's going to be probably $12-13 shipping per email. And then, I honestly really can't remember how much I paid for this. Probably only paid $1 for this at my local thrift. Probably 99 cents for this at my thrift. So I did make I still made about $10 profit on this. So it's not actually that shabby, a flip. It just took a while to sell. So yeah, I've been avoiding selling coffee cups, picking up coffee mugs. My local thrift store or auction houses or stuff like that, or Gretchen, unless it's more unique instead of being the local one. But honestly, you know what? I might not keep picking up coffee mugs or coffee cups or whatever like that for a little while, or some glasswares. But I was picking up a bunch of them, but thrift stores or stuff like that, or garage sales. And I have sold some. Some of them, but a good bit of them, but there's still some stuff that are sitting there. Still have 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still have 10 coffee mugs, 12 coffee mugs. I still have one shot glass from my thrift, 2 shot glasses from my thrift store. One from Hard Rock Cafe, I have a bigger one, and I got a tiny one. And I have a couple 4, 7 types of 8 types of 9, 10 of them. I still have a couple other odds and ends. So if you want to pick up a coffee mug in your YouTube view, maybe this person was, or just I don't know, for whatever reason bought it from California. Definitely come to my YouTube, or definitely buy one. Or if you're gonna buy something in my store that's been sitting for a long while on my eBay store, maybe you just want a coffee mug to drink coffee out of, and you don't care which it is, send me an offer on it. I'll give you a good deal. I'll give you a good deal on one. I'll give you, send me an offer, I'll give you a deal on it. I'll take your offer pretty much on it. I want a glass or something that's been sent me before. I'll give you a deal, especially if you mention that you're a reviewer. It's CUHU-56. You can go to my store name. I'll say Kohoo's Market. ebay.com/USR/CUHU-56. If you go to that, I say Kohoo's Market. And if you want to buy something, it's been sitting for a or a review or something like that. Yeah. And so if you send me an offer, I'll give you a deal on it. And I'll give you a good deal. Take your offer on it. So yeah, like this one. So they sent me an offer. I don't know if they're a reviewer or whatnot. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for buying. I'm gonna show the buyer this username. I don't know if the buyer wants to be shown out. I don't know if the buyer wants to be showed out, but yeah, see Berkeley, California. And Margaret Turner, Maggie, and Mo. And and so from our listings, I don't know. But either way, hey, thanks for buying, Maggie and Mo. Margaret Turner, thanks for buying. And next time, take care.